So I have tried to record this 3 different times on my phone now. It's not happening. We're switching to something different. So I am sorry this will not go quite how I thought it would. But welcome back to my channel. If you're here from TikTok, you know what we're doing today. If you're not, let me tell you. So I'm going to be starting a new series on TikTok where I buy things simply because the packaging just speaks to me. I love it. It's adorable. I already do it because I have the whole Rudolph collection from ColourPop. I also have plenty of others in there that I bought just because of how they look. And granted, most usually turn out great, so I'm kind of excited to try it. But that's part of the fun, is if they suck, we at least get to try them and say we did. Along the way of searching for different palettes I wanted to start with, I came across Wet n Wild's collections because you can buy the whole collection. They have this one, and then the Stitch one just came out, and I have ordered it, but it was already sold out, so who knows when I'll get it. And what drew me to wanting to try this is I have watched YouTube as long as I can remember, specifically beauty and makeup YouTube. Every makeup thing that I've learned has come from YouTube and the creators, and some of them I still watch religiously. And watching them get PR or new drops and all the box and just how cute it all came in, I have always wanted to experience that so bad. And so I spent the money to let myself have that experience because I decided I deserve it. So first off, this is the SpongeBob SquarePants Wet n Wild collab. Look at how precious he is on our box. It's the only yellow I had. I tried to match, just not the same. I'm sorry, friend. The inside of the top is also very cute with our SpongeBob and Patrick playing around. The bottom part has this cute 3-color thing on the side. I'm not able to part with this box. I'm gonna have to find a use for it. No clue what that use will be. I'll let you all know if I find out, but it might just be stuck in my closet. But for now, let's get to this. So I do want to start with the sponges. It came with 3 different sponges. So one being SpongeBob, obviously. I've never actually used a beauty sponge this shape, so I'm not sure if I will actually use him just because I don't really know if I have a use for him. But I like that his face is on there and he is just really cute. Also, it came with this little sponge holder, which is his house. I would never buy this separately just because that's not really something I would use, but I think it'll look really cute just on my vanity. And then I love the fact that I can put SpongeBob in his house. And for me, that makes this worth it. That alone. Just a cute little in my hand, SpongeBob in his house. I've clearly grown up on SpongeBob and love it too much for this to bring me this much excitement. Next we have the sponge I'm most excited about and will use probably every day that I do my makeup, and that is little Patrick here. He even has this little face and his little green pants with the flowers. I love him. He'll be perfect for my concealer and my blush, and I just can't get enough how cute he is. I honestly want to just sit him out on my vanity just for display. And last but not least, we have our Squidward, who is probably who I relate to most. And his sponge shape is pretty unique as well. It has this little flat spot even. I think I'll also get some use out of him. It's really only SpongeBob that I'm not sure I'll use very much. Let me go into, and they have 2 kabuki brushes. So let me preface this by saying I've never used a kabuki brush in my life. I have an idea of what they're for, but I've just never used them. So if you're someone that uses them regularly, please comment some tips or best uses, how to use them. Because Sandy's precious and Sandy deserves to be used. I love this little brush. I like how Sandy's on it herself. It's so soft. I am amazed by this brush and it makes me want to use it. So please comment below and tell me what to do with it because I want to try it so bad. The other kabuki brush is this one, and SpongeBob. He feels a little more cheapy than anything else I've picked up so far from this collection, which bums me out. But he's also very soft. I will be using him to try out the highlighter this came with, actually, because I want to try out at least one of these brushes. But yeah, the quality, this one just feels so much nicer than this one, and I don't know if it's because it's, thicker and round, and this is thin, or what happened, but I am not a big fan of this one. It's the only thing so far I haven't really liked, but I also haven't really tried any of the products, so who knows. And lastly, on the brush and sponge front, okay, I actually really love this. So first off, we have the Gary sponge cleaner, and we're probably going to try this on video. It's actually for brushes as well. Oops. Because my brushes are disgusting. It's just little Gary, and the inside looks like this. I just assume you add some water and go at it. So that's what we will be doing. If we don't try it here, because I'm kind of on the fence, I will be doing a TikTok about it. And I do have my TikTok linked below, so please go follow it if you want to keep up with all of these things, because I think like quick little tryouts of stuff will just be easier to post there than here, especially since I'm just starting YouTube and I already have a steady understanding of TikTok. And lastly, probably the cutest thing this came with, just as far as like how it looks, it's a Krabby Patty. It's a sponge cleaner and a brush cleaner, but it's a Krabby Patty. So, thank you, Ember. This is what the inside looks like of the tops one. I just assume you take the sponge and just go right in there. Then we have the lettuce. My favorite is the question mark on the Krabby Patty. And then the bottom bun. And honestly, like, once again, this is just going to look so cute sitting out on top of my vanity. And I kind of love that they actually put the thought into those things, because I'm running out of drawer space and I don't want to put something clunky and ugly up here. But this will be so cute just to sit on my little stand and everyone will ask about it. That makes it part of the fun. I don't know whose idea it was to create a Krabby Patty sponge-like cleaning thing, but they deserve a big raise because I cannot get enough of this. I haven't stopped like looking at it and playing with this since I opened it. I love it, okay? Now moving on to actual like products. So this came with 2 mist. The first one is the BFF Best Friends Forever Hydrating Brightening Primer Mist. So this is, of course, used to prime. My only concern is it looks glittery and shimmery, which looks great in the bottle, but I don't want glitter on my face when I prime. See how it sprays and how it smells. Oh, that's straight perfume smell. That smells like straight perfume. I don't like that. Let's see if there's any glitter on it. So I'm not a big fan of scented, like, priming mist or setting sprays, to be honest, but okay, so I'm not yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's some glitter in it. Not a lot, so I'm not totally mad, but I honestly don't know if I'll be trying this one because I'm not a big fan of glitter products. I mean, I am, but not like this. But it is very aesthetically pleasing, like with how the glitter moves around inside of it. It's got a cute SpongeBob and Patrick, so I'm not mad at it. I just don't know if it's for me between the smell and the glitter. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the other spray might be for me because there's no glitter. And it is the fun Purifying Setting Mist. So this is actually going to come in handy because the setting spray I've had for far too long and it's essentially empty. So I will be needing to try this. I've not set my face because although I do have makeup on, I have not done the 2 products this came with, so I will set it after that. No major scent, which makes me really happy because, like I said, I'm just not big on scents. It has a cute little SpongeBob and Plankton, which I'm kind of excited about. I like the reference to the song, so I will be trying this today. So hopefully we like it. And now on to the biggest products. So first off, we have the highlighter. I will say, although it is precious with his face, this color terrifies me because it is a bright yellow, and as you can see, like, that's not going to go well with me. I glow in the dark pale. I don't need anything that's going to leave like a big cast on me. So I'm terrified of this. It says, let your imagination glow golden, featuring Wet n Wild's legendary award-winning highlighting power. This richly pigmented, richly pigmented pearl-infused highlighter is inspired, I can't talk, by SpongeBob's luminous golden hue, which radiates his energy, happiness, and outlook. So I could use some, like, happiness and energy, so, like, I'm not mad at getting some SpongeBob vibes happening, but it's yellow. So if I can get it open, we're gonna try it. Come on. There's a seal on it. That's my issue. I really don't want to stop recording just for a seal. There we go. Okay. So that's what it is inside. I'm scared to swatch it because I don't want to mess up his face, but you guys see it? No, I didn't swatch it very well. Well, you just can't tell. It's there. There we go. So, like, very yellow, very, I'm concerned. So I'm just going to take my SpongeBob Kabuki brush, remove my glasses real quick. And I'm just gonna go in kind of lightly. Just you can kind of see it on there. Oh, I already see the yellow. Yeah, so I can already see it glowing with my glasses off, so that says something, but I can already see the yellow as well. Yeah, so I don't know if it's picking up on camera as well. It's very shimmery and shiny, but I'm not feeling the yellow. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, it's too yellow for me. I don't know. Maybe I'll like it as an eyeshadow or something, but not as a highlighter. It's good quality. It's very good shine for Wet n Wild. I'm very impressed with the quality. It's just not my color. So let's hope we have better luck with this, because I'm very excited about the eyeshadow palette. I think it is adorable with SpongeBob and Gary on it. And it comes with shades like Mayonnaise, One Eternity Later, Tartar Sauce, Shady Shoals. What are you doing, Ember? Oh, she's laying up here. I can't do anything without my cats. Bikini Bottom, Aye Captain, Sea Star, Best Day Ever, SquarePants, Pretty Patty, Jellyfish Jam, Gare Bear, Howdy Y'all, Me Money, Order Up, Absorb the Love, Load of Barnacles, and Secret Formula. So I think those are all really, really good names for what it is. I kind of judge these collabs on what they name, like different things like that, because I think if you're going to do a collab, you need to go all out. And like ColourPop does really good about that, but I have never tried a Wet n Wild collab, so I think my expectations were set low, and they're actually surpassing them, which I'm pretty excited about. So this is the palette. Get it opened up. Ooh, that is actually really pretty. So we're gonna swatch these and see how they swatch, and we're just gonna go right here. So we'll take the first one. So just a normal cream color. Okay, it's a good little brown. One of the first glitters. I'm scared to mess up like the thing. So not a lot of color, but some shimmer. Another glitter. Once again, not a lot of color. Let's try a more bright one. This one's kind of bright. Okay, so I can see that glitter. Let's try this one now. Okay, kind of. So let's go in on this wrist now because I'm running out of room. I'll use this other. Ooh, that's a kind of pretty color. I'm going to use the rest of the mattes because I'm kind of curious. Ooh, that one's bright. Oh, okay, that one's pretty dark. Okay, now let's try this glitter. I don't like that glitter. It's a green and it's a little much. Okay, that feels different. I'm having mixed feelings about some of these. Okay, so some of the mattes aren't very pigmented, but that's okay. These glitters are not pigmented at all. These are. These feel very soft and smooth, like even these do as well, but these right here are so chunky. I don't know how I feel about them, but we're going to use them anyways. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try to use this color, which is going to be our Absorb the Love. But with it, I think I am going to... Honestly, I might take One Eternity Later with some Sea Star and just try to blend it out enough. And also maybe add in some of the Howdy Y'all before I go in with that on my lid. So let's give it a try. Like I said, my brushes are disgusting, so I will be trying to like clean them off along the way. But I don't really have any. Oh, I do have water with me. Hang on. Do I have? No, I don't have water. Never mind. I lied. I really don't want to stop recording this and have to edit 2 videos together because I am not that good yet. So any tips on editing, please also send them my way. I'm a baby YouTuber. I really want to give this a real go and get really good at it, but I know there's a lot to learn. So please feel free to share some tips with me. Okay, glasses up. I now can't see very well, so bear with me. Think I'm just gonna go in this the top one. I really don't want to mess up this crabby. So there is some fallout, but not too bad, to be honest. I have already, like, primed my eyelids. You guys are going to get really close view because my mirror is behind you guys, which means I can't see as well as I normally can, so bear with me. I do have very hooded eyes, so that makes it very hard for me to put, like, a lot of colors on my eyes like a lot of people do. Along with that, I also have cerebral palsy, so I have to hold my eye to be able to get what I need done to it, and that's just kind of how things are for me. So if you don't like it, I'm not the place for you. I'm sure there's, like, a better way to do this, but as someone with CP, I'm unable to close one eye, even just partially, and it makes it really, really hard for me to do things like this. See if this will darken it up a little on the edges. So I will say, I liked how the first color went down. It's just a nice, like, little neutral tone. I was trying to darken out the edges, but I don't really think it's happening with that color. They're kind of similar, but they don't really have a lot of contrast. That's not shimmer, because everything has glitter in it, almost. And I'm not... Let me use some of this. Oh, that fallout was bad. I try not to judge fallout too much because I do like my softer palettes, but sometimes it's a little excessive, and that color specifically is excessive. And that was like the pinky middle one. So I will say this brush is Morphe. It is my favorite. I use it all the time. Okay, I kind of like how this is going. I will be blending, I promise. I do things a little differently because of how my eyes are. I usually throw things down and then get to blending, which I'm going to do with this Wet n Wild brush, because I love, this is my favorite blending brush. So, like, getting to try more Wet n Wild things was really exciting, because I really haven't explored Wet n Wild in so long. When I first got into makeup, I went through that phase of, like, oh, everything must be name brand. I must have, like, Urban Decay and all of that, and I've grown and learned that drugstore is honestly better. Like, ColourPop and its prices, live by it. The only, like, big name brands I use are, like, I use Fenty's foundation and I use Shape Tape concealer. But, like, that's about it. Everything else is pretty much drugstore and drugstore prices. A big fan of e.l.f., big fan of Physicians Formula. I mean, you name it. If it's in that world, I like it. I'm trying to find a good brush to go in with this glitter, because that's what's going to get me. I haven't put any, like, glitter on in a while. It'll probably get in my eye and make me mad. But it's kind of pretty. So that's it on the brush. I'm scared to death to lay this down. Okay. I'm not mad. I gotta fix it, but I'm not mad so far. It's not falling out too bad. I say too bad, but you know, such thing as bad still. I should have my other light up here. I can't see. Or my other mirror, I mean. I have my vanity light. That's definitely enough light, but it's not enough mirror trying to do what I went too high with that. Whew. Let's get that cleaned up. Okay, so this is why I don't mess with glitter, because I make a huge mess with it. I'm not very good with it, but, you know, I'm not going anywhere today. Well, I have therapy. That's a lie. I do have therapy very soon. But outside of that, I have nothing going on today. So it doesn't really matter if I look a mess, because honestly, I'll probably cry off in therapy, so it's all fine. Plus, she loves when I do fun makeup coming into therapy, because that means I'm kind of feeling okay about myself. And I've been really struggling, so it's going to be like false hope for her. But, you know, as long as she gets a couple minutes of thinking my life is okay, maybe she'll have a better day. I don't know. I probably concern her a lot, if we're being honest. Okay, so I'm not liking that glitter at all, if we're being honest. It's too chunky, it's too everything. So, sorry y'all, it's my alarm to get up for therapy. We're gonna take this off. This is the fun part of YouTube, is that you guys get to see me try something, hate it, and retry it, because I really want to give this palette the best opinion that I can. I got glitter everywhere, though. So I'm not a fan of the chunky glitters. That's just me. I'm not a fan at all. Will not be using it again. And there's glitter everywhere now that I can't get off. I even see it on my nose. So, I guess, since I don't like that glitter, and I don't really want to try the other glitters, we're going to use this guy. And using this guy, I think I can blend him out with, like, put these down and just do that in the corner, maybe. Because I did like how those looked on my eye. And I'm fully aware that my eye is now a mess, and I will fix it once I'm done. So we're just going to take that first shade that we were trying to blend out with all over our lid, because I did like how that looked. It's just a nice little neutral. So for this, I obviously don't have to hold my eye because it doesn't need to be as careful, I guess, for lack of a better word. I'm running out of things to grab, but I keep seeing more sparkles that I just don't want. I'll say I didn't expect to mess up my makeup doing this, but, you know, there we are. It is what it is. I'm just going to be sparkly today. But, so I went in with, this brown, and I'm going to take this pink, and then we'll blend out to that. Because that's just the only idea that I have at this point. Put myself in the eye. Not what we're trying to do today, friend. So I really do enjoy doing my makeup. Any tips are welcome as long as they are nice and constructive criticism. I don't want a bunch of negativity on this page. Honestly, a bunch of negativity will probably get you, like, blocked or banned. I don't really know how that works. But I am just trying this out and wanting to learn and get better at this stuff. So if you're going to come here with hate, this is not the place for you. But outside of that, any tips or tricks are welcome, both on the makeup and YouTube front. Like, I'm very versed in TikTok and such. When it comes to YouTube, I'm just lost. Scared to death to go in this with this orange. That's how it looks on the thing. But yeah, no, anything that people, like, can tell me to help me get better will help. And I'm sure somebody out there is watching this going, like, why are you trying YouTube if you've never done it before? And partially because I've always wanted to. Like, I just always wanted to have a YouTube account, and I never would because I was too scared to put myself out there. And honestly, the first person I actually know that finds this, I will freak out because that's just who I am. I don't like people I know seeing stuff like this. My anxiety tells me that it's just not a good time. But I've recently made a career switch, and I want to go into social media marketing or management. And guess what you need to be good at to do that? All social medias. And guess what I'm good at? Social media, except YouTube. So that's where it kind of comes in a little bit, is wanting to get on my feet with knowing how this stuff works so that I can hopefully use it business-wise and just career-wise. So I'm not mad at this look. It's a little messy, and I do apologize. Part of that is from earlier. And granted, when I put these on, it'll help because I can't see right now. And my mirror's scooted far too back. Okay, so I'm not mad. And with going a little bit higher, you're able to see it with my glasses, which is actually why I do that. For those wondering, I'm now going to take, let me get my brush. Oh, fall out. Just this color and kind of blend out above. Kind of just the brow bone a little bit. I also don't know how to do my eyebrows. So, like, if you have tips on eyebrows, definitely leave those below. And now let's set. I'm so nervous to use this on my face. Okay. Still no major scent. I do like how the mist feels. That was a nice mist, I'm not gonna lie. I did that before doing my mascara, because I obviously want to give this a fair shot and add mascara to it. But your girl stopped using waterproof because it's causing some damage, and I just didn't want to ruin this. Can't find my curler. Hello, there it is. So let's get these eyelashes curled. Let's get some mascara on, and let's give a final review. So if you like this, or you like me, because this channel is gonna be full chaos. Today was nothing. You'll see it way worse. feel free to like go down and subscribe and like this video. It would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe. I would absolutely love to have my first subscriber, because like I said, I'm new. So if you want to show some love, do that. I will have my TikTok and my Instagram down below, so feel free to go follow those as well. And I will also have my business TikTok down there, because I do have a small business. Right now it's just earrings and hair clips with polymer clay, but it will be growing drastically by next year. So if you would like to stick around for that, please do, because I'm so excited for that growth in my life. So final product, it's cute. It was worth it because it's cute. This just did not live up to my hopes, and neither did this. This might look great on some skin tones. Honestly, I have a friend this would look killer on. Not me. And as for this, so I love the neutrals, and your mattes, like this and this, gorgeous. Honestly, this one's pretty freaking cute. That's a no-go. I will give the other glitters a try at some point, but I'll have to use other palettes, because that's my other issue with this, is I prefer palettes where I can make looks out of the palette, where I don't have to like draw from other ones. And I felt like with the bulk of this, I would need to draw from my other palettes to make full looks. And although I can, like, that's not what I want to have to do. So overall, 7 out of 10 first experience, because it was just really exciting, really fun, and it's all super cute. If you want to see me try out the brush cleaning set thing, go to my TikTok, because I'm probably going to put it on there. But all in all, thanks for watching, and I guess this wasn't a terrible video after all, huh?